Good day, viewers. Here again today is your favorite host, Humo Karoma, on Building Hope. Today we'll be looking into the life of one of our favorite stars from Sierra Leone, our beautiful, gorgeous, talented Aisha C. Welcome, Aisha C, on Building Hope.
Thank you very much, Homo. The pleasure.
Oh,
I want to say
pleasure
thank
having
you
you
for
here
that.
too. Pleasure having you here. I've listened to some of your songs. They're really good. So we're gonna be. I want you just to say a little bit something about yourself, and then we can play one of your music so people can hear it.
Hi, everyone there. Yes, I am Aisha C, aka Area Mama. Actually, I'm living in the United Kingdom, and I'm doing music. I'm into Afro dancehall music. I was born in Sierra Leone. I was raised up in Sierra Leone, and then finally came to the United Kingdom when I was late teen. And yes, I decided doing music because I love music, and I want to take it as let me say, it's a passion,
Yeah.
a talent which I want to give out there and support my people as well using my voice.
Yeah, man. Thank you. That is really great. I really appreciate you, and I'm really happy to be having Sierra Leoneans, musicians, people that are doing something back home, and people that are overseas
Yeah.
in the diaspora. Everyone is welcome to my show. So I want to say thank you for taking the time out to have this interview with me. So my viewers will be going to the music right now. We're going to listen some of Aisha's song. Okay, enjoy.
It's Aisha C.
Yala, smoke music.
Am I tiny? See how na indo in the world go. You wanna know the woman, oh. So in ya the woman. Me na you woman, oh. See how na indo in the world go. You wanna know the woman, oh. Woman. Me na you woman, oh. Oh, boy, I wanna give you all of my love. I wanna give you. Come put a ring on my finger. Let we dance and boogie, let them be like Shiva. Say, baby, this is love, 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 love. And I'm it, oh. I know they see no man again, oh. Baby, this is love, 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 love. And I'm it, oh. I know they see no man again, oh. Baby, you do what I need. Satisfaction guaranteed. Satisfaction guaranteed. Yeah. See how now you doing the world go. You wanna know the woman, oh. So give me the woman. Me na you woman, oh. See how now you doing the world go. You wanna know the woman, oh. Me na you
Ready now. Oh, dance here for me. Show me style and touch me body. Girl, roll and pa me. Press it hard, my girl, put pressure on me. Say, baby, me love ya. To the moon and back, girl, I go hold you down. No matter what, me can leave ya. Everybody tell me to. Everybody tell me to. But baby, go back home. Baby, girl, inna the one. Yeah.
Oh, welcome. That is a lovely song. Nadiwangen Umano. That is a catchy, very catchy, very catchy. So,
Yeah.
Aisha, I'm going to go into your life now. So, you're going to get some questions from me, and you're going to answer some questions from me, and you're going to let the people get to know who you are. Okay? Okay. So how was it growing up in Freetown? How was it being, because I read from your biography that you used to dance, you like to dance. So how was it just growing up in Freetown generally before you move here?
Generally, presently, yes, since I started music, well, I've been dancing since I was young in terms of dancing. Well, growing up in Sierra Leone in Africa was not that difficult, you understand? So I have all the pleasures as a child, and I did have all the facilities and everything to further me in education generally. I went to primary school, I went to secondary school, I went to Jala University, I came into the United Kingdom, and then I went to college here as well. So it was all good. Just that music has always been a passion to me.
Yeah.
Even when I was in school, I used to take part in school activities, anything that's pertaining music. I used to be in the school band, school choir, stuff like that. Anywhere there is music, I always try to force myself into that.
Into it.
So because of that, I've grown up in that kind of vicinity.
Okay, well that's good. I used to love music too, but for me, it wasn't something that I had to force myself into. You know, when you grow up in a Creole house and everybody has to go to church and then you have to be in the choir, whether you like it or not. I had to be part of it, and lucky for me, I also joined the band. But I don't have that good voice like you do, so, and I'm not a perfect dancer, so I end up not going forward with music career, even though I love to sing, and I can
your voice
catch.
is looking nice. Yeah, sounds nice.
I catch up music very fast. If I hear it like one time, the words comes to me very easily.
Words so
very easily. But for some reason, when I sing, people say, "Oh, it's good." Sometimes it's not good, so I ended up not doing it. But anyway, let me go back into you. So, how and when did you notice you had this talent for singing, this aspiration, this like, you know, when your body is like itching you somehow to do something? How do you find out that you have that talent?
Since I was young, I didn't just get up one day and start doing music. Since I was young, that little girl running around, I've always loved to dance. I love to listen to music. I try to let me say, copy from other artists out there. I imitate them. You know, like you said yourself, you're very quick to learn music. That's how I was.
Okay.
I listen to music one and I get it in. From there, I will be miming it. I will be dancing it everywhere. When I was in school, I used to perform in variety shows. I go to those shows anywhere there's music. So it's always been part of me. So immediately I came to United Kingdom, I decided to go more into music, dancehall kind of, because when I came to the United Kingdom, I was doing music in church as well. I went to join some church in the community. And then I have people advising me, you have to do more with your voice. You have this voice that you have to push yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Let people know what you've got. So with that kind of inspiration, them trying to talk to me, I tried to go back to studio and begin to sing music. So I decided to switch into world music. This is where I am right now.
Okay, yes, I know it's kind of hard, like the churches want to say, but I always say it's a talent. When God gives you something, you need to use it. It's going to give you what you can carry. So whether it's going to be world music or whether it depend on what you are as a human being. It's not about everything that you do, but what your heart is. For me, that's what is important. So maybe some churches will not like you to do worldly music. They will want you to do Christian songs. But hey, people have choices to make in this world, so you make it. So being a singer and also a female, how hard or how easy was it for you?
For start, when I started doing music, it was difficult because by then I haven't got a lot of people around me. It was just me. I didn't know where to go or what to do. You know, who are the people I have to talk to. I was very limited in that category, so it was very difficult. But as time goes on, I get to know people. Like right now, I'm working with a management team, so they're always there to support me. So I can't say it's not hard. It's actually hard. Every step you're taking in the music is difficult, but with their support, it makes it very easy around me. So I think they are one of the people that are actually giving me that tap there for me to be where I am today, really.
Oh, that's great. It's always good to have, when you find out you have certain talent, to find people around. Of course, when you start something, it's always a way that you have to walk. People want you to walk up to certain things, so they know that you really want to do it. You're interested in it, just not a fluke. They want to make sure that you're in it for real, for the long haul. So having a management team is very, very, very good. So for people out there that are looking to do certain things, don't just start singing and think it's okay or it's easy. And don't give up because you think it's easy. It's difficult. You always have to be patient. Try to be in contact. Try to be open-minded. be steadfast in what you do and prove people wrong. You always have to
Yeah.
prove people wrong, because a lot of people will come in and say no, and so you have to stick with what you
Yeah.
know and what talent you have been blessed with. Nothing is
Yeah.
easy.
There's lots of negativities around, so you have to be very strong.
Yeah. Oh yes. Especially the world we live in today. The people, they said misery loves company. So if somebody else is not doing good, they love you to be by them because they're not doing good. So you always have to
Yes.
step out, leave those people behind, because friends and people are for time and a season. So they don't have to be with you for the whole of your rest of your life. Honey, they can stay somewhere else whilst you move on with your career. Okay, so where did you record your first song, and what's the name of your first song?
My first song was Salon Today,
Okay.
and that was done in Reading.
Okay.
Yes, it's in one Canadian studio in Reading. That was a long time ago. Even I did that song first, and after that I have to relax for like a couple of years.
Okay.
It was just like a trial. So after doing that song, I have a lot of people that said, "That's nice, this is nice," especially people that were encouraging me to get into music. So they're like, "Don't keep the song, you have to do more, you have to do more." I was like, okay, I will keep rehearsing my voice, I'll keep training more. So I come out with something
Better.
But the best song that came out, which is out there, is My Area.
Okay. My Area.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
That's
Area,
nice.
yes.
So my
I
people,
did
you
this
hear the
song.
song My Area is out there. You can watch it on YouTube and subscribe. If she's on YouTube, please subscribe. And she's also on Facebook. You can go there and like her on her page. She has a Facebook page with it's Aisha, ISHACCEE. You can check it out and then you can like it, and then you can listen to the song My Area on YouTube and also subscribe, okay? Not just listen but subscribe. Thank you. So, back to you, my dear. For the first song, I know first things are always like a little bit of a handsy. How did people receive the song? How many push did you get? Did people contacted you that heard the song, or maybe producers and other people that sing? Did they contact you after they heard your first songs?
Well, yeah, you have different people that contact me, especially in terms of other artists in the same industry. You have producers, obviously, that will contact you. Some will want to know who did the song, who actually record the song for you, because it sounds different. And how did you come about doing the song? You have different, even like journalists like you here. You know, they want to know, they want to interview me, they want to find out more about my area, because there was a lot of buzz out there. We tried to promote my area very, very good, you know.
Yeah.
So it was all over.
Oh, okay.
And then I think artists in general, like after my area, that was a breakthrough, I think. From then, I started having lots of artists who want to do collaborations with me as well. Because before that time, it was difficult.
Yeah.
Sometimes you call people, they like, all right, hang on, hold on. But after my area, it was a breakthrough.
Oh, I understand. It's really hard being in the media.
Yeah.
Even for me, being in the media right now and trying to do my shows or trying to have all these great things done. It's not, at the beginning, it's not easy. When you call people for interview, they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'll call you later, and it will take days and sometimes I even get mad. I'm like, whatever. But I think it's just patience and perseverance.
Okay.
Don't give up. We don't give up. You have to, if you want to do something, for people out there, if you want to do something, whether you're 5 years old, 10 years old, 20, 30, you got to be persevere. You have to persevere. You have to overcome all the hurdles. You have to be patient.
Definitely.
Don't give up too easily. As long as something that you really, really know that God has blessed you with. Because having a good voice like yours is a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to be. There are people out there that can sing, but they're too shy to do it. So for you that have all that, and then you're able to put it out there and in a good way, really, really, it's something that young girls will look up to from my country, not from our country, from Sierra Leone, and also where you're staying. So that's a great thing. I really appreciate that. Anyway, next question is so what else have you done apart from this music, my area and stuff like that? What else have you done?
In terms of recording, yes, I've done about 8 to 9 tracks.
Oh wow.
which are out there. Yes.
Oh wow.
So initially it's almost an album, but I've been releasing them single,
Okay.
because I want to take my time to promote each song that I release.
Okay.
So I've done Today, I've done Taopene. I'm not sure whether you've listened to that one. I've done
I'll
Tough,
definitely be.
I've done Give Me That, and there's a recent one that just came out as well, even yesterday, that is called Back in the 60s.
I saw that. Yes, I've seen that one because people are starting to do it as well. I see other kids dressing up, and the other one was doing the old party. So,
Yeah.
so I know people are catching up to the song
So
because
yeah,
they're
there are a
starting
couple
to
of songs
to do
out
it.
there. It's not just my area.
Oh, that's okay. That's nice. That's good. And I've seen that song, especially back in the 60s. I've seen it because there's few people that I saw reenacting the song for you. There's a little guy that I saw on your page that was doing it with the 60s dress with the cap and everything, and he was doing all the things. So it's beautiful. And I also love one thing I wanted to say. The things that I actually I really appreciate about your videos. How are your videos done, or who do your video recording, the video recording, not the tape, the video recording? Who does your videoing, and how do you choose your location and area and stuff like that?
Well, my area was done partly. Some of it was done in Sierra Leone, and then some of it was also done in the UK here. So there were different cameramen that deal with it, really. It's not just from one hand. So I would not like to give the credit to one person,
One person, of
in
course,
this one.
yes.
But this new videos that just came out, which you see now, they were all done by Mukhtar. He is one of Sierra Leone's best talented cameraman as well. He is a very young man coming up, and he's doing very well. And we choose this location according to the kind of concept that we have in each video or in each songs that we're going to do. So if we're doing today, we know this is the concept. We have to look for this kind of area scene that we're looking for. This is how we locate ourselves to do the video shoots.
Okay. And I also literally love your outfit that you have on the African thing and all this. I know we before you wouldn't see people wearing that much African stuff. So it's really encouraging to see it in the videos, because then people over here, everybody is now wearing Africana. Before, nobody wears it. I remember when I came here, it was really on Friday, just for people that goes to pray on Friday. And now everybody else, white people, black people, Chinese, everybody's wearing Africana. And I'm like, what happened?
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because before, I'm telling you, before nobody wore, like, it was really, you won't see anybody wearing Africana. But nowadays, especially in the States, everybody is wearing Africana. I don't care what color you are, they're all wearing Africana now. They sell it everywhere now. So even some stores, I was shocked when I went there and there was Africana.
Surprising.
On it. So how do you who does your dresses or your stuff that you wear and things like that?
I'm sorry, the line break a bit.
Who does your dresses? The person that does the dresses that you wear, or the Africana things that you choose?
Oh yeah, so the thing is, because myself here, I'm actually a good designer on my own kind of what I want to wear.
Okay.
As you can see, tonight it's just me at home. I try to design myself.
I see that.
How I want
Bring it on,
myself to
girl.
look like. So I mostly see things. I imagine clothes and imagine something that I would like, say, oh, this is what I would like to have, this kind of style in this kind of video, or I want to present myself in this kind of program. This is how I want to look like. And I try to put everything in place and send it to the professionals to design it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. That's a good way to make it. Yeah, you got to know what you want to wear. That's great. And I love them as well anyway. So, I know you live in the UK, but do you have any plans to come to the US and perform anytime so we can get you over here?
Definitely, I've got plans for that, but you have to invite me to the US for me to
I
come.
have to invite
I want to
you.
make sure that when I get to the US people, fans are ready for me.
Oh, I'm sure if you're coming here, there will definitely be hype. because it's you're coming from UK and people. We have another artist coming this way as well. We're gonna have a show for him also on the 29th. So if you're gonna be here, definitely there's gonna be a lot of hype because we want people to show up. We want people to come and see something different because you're doing Afro beats. And not all musician or African musician are doing Afrobeat. So it's a different tone, and I love that tone. I'm tired of listening to the one tone that they used to play before. Every music has that same tone. So you people bringing in this new tone makes me feel I need to dance. Those are the music that I want to get up and dance on. You know?
Good.
And I saw your performance,
right?
Yeah. I saw your performance on Valentine's Day. Tell me how that performance was.
Which one?
The one that you went to I think it was a hall, and it was Valentine's Day, I think. It's on your page.
Oh yeah, the past Valentine's Day, the one that just passed. Yeah, it was a brilliant performance, really. It was on a short notice because I just came back from Africa, and then they didn't realize I was around. So the moment they catch up a few days before, they have to say, I should see if please we want you to be here. And I just have to make it as a point of duty because this is the town where I live, Reading, and they needed my support. So the show was good. The performance was brilliant as well. I tried to put things in place very quick for me to give them a better performance.
Okay. So what else do you do besides being a singer, besides singing? What else do you do?
Yes, I am a charitable person. Even before I start doing music, I used to help less privileged children in general in Sierra Leone. And then when people talk to me about doing music, you have to take this thing serious. I was like, yeah, this is one good reason for me to do music, to use my voice and help the less privileged down there. There are lots of videos. I even have a page that you can say, I Should See Children's Foundation, where you can find lots of the stuff I've done before in helping children. So I do send things back home. I support family. Like right now I'm talking, I've got families down there who we employed because I've always talked with other people here to work with me as a team. So we employ them, family from poor background, who we actually try to give them salary every month for them to be able to look after their own children. So instead of helping the children, I try to help the parents in a farm where they planting different type of fruits, crops, and everything like that, because they were sitting at home not doing anything. We're saying, okay, some of these kids have got parents. So instead of just helping the children all the time, taking clothes or this, why can't we just have a farm? If there's a land, we get a huge land and then employ these people there. They're working in the farm there. We're giving them a minimum wage to each and every one of them who are very, very vulnerable, that can't able to support their children. So we have to look around and search for this kind of people and give them employment. So right now it's going on, and every month they're receiving their salary for them to sustain their children.
Okay, so, what's the name of your organization?
Yes, it's I Shall See Children's Foundation.
I Shall See you. So can people donate to you from everywhere else or just from UK? If people want to donate.
Yeah, people can donate. I've not had any donation from outside yet because I'm always asking family, friends, or close people around who are just like humanitarian people as well, like me, who wants to help. Because sometimes people can see what I'm putting out there, and then I'll say, please help. I'm mostly collecting clothes around, but I'm tired of collecting clothes. so now I was like, all right, I think I have to have good people that will help me to fund this organization, to just have a huge farm out there where they can work and where we give them salary to look after the children. So that's what I'm doing right now. I would love people to help, really.
That's true, though. I think that's a great idea because my mom usually used to say before, don't bring the water to the horse. Take the horse to the river and teach him how to drink. If you're just helping little kids, it's going to be too much on you. But if the parents are going to be lax. But if you're also putting the parent to work, making them learn a little bit of work ethics, that the children can grow up and see that my parents were working, they know that their parents were doing something. It's also improving the kids and work ethics, and it's also improving their lifestyle. Because now they're going to grow up and they're going to see that, okay, my mom was working, so I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to also go to work after I finish school, or I'm going to get my degree so I can do something better. So I really, I don't know how to say, I'm tired of using appreciate. I really love the idea of getting people to work instead of just giving them money. So it's a great thing. And as you guys know, Facebook is available to everybody. She is on Facebook. Yeah. You can check her on Facebook. And if you want to help, as she said, she's tired of collecting clothes. I will be tired too, because then I have to pay to ship it and all. It's a lot of work.
Definitely.
So if you have anything that you want to help, you want to assist on that side, as you know, the name of our organization is what is it again?
I Shall See Children Foundation.
I Shall See Children Organization. It's because it's more about children, but we want to make sure the parent as well goes to work and have that money every month so that they can be able to take care of the kids.
And even one thing I want people to know is even the farm where they work in, it's not like they're planting whatever they plant in the crops that is growing or the fruit that is bearing now. It's not like I want it or we need it for now, you understand? So all of those stuff that comes out of the product that comes out of what they're planting is for the children as well. Normally they'll just call me, we have lots of pawpaw, we have lots of sugarcane, or we have lots of this that are in the farm. I'll be like, all right, just cut all of them off and then just share it among yourself. Give it to the kids, stuff like that. So at least that's the form of them having food to eat as well.
And if they have too much, they can sell it as well and also make their money. If they have, they used to do that back in the day. Let's say if you have too much cassava and I have too much sugar cane, we can just switch. I give you a little bit of mine, you take a little bit. That's a good way of
system.
Yeah, it is a good way because not everybody has money.
There's a lot of them, they appreciate it so much, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, I know they will, because it's something, it gives them a life, because just sitting at home and just receiving the money is one thing, but going out there and making it happen, you're doing something, so they don't feel like they're not doing anything for their children. We want them to feel proud of themselves as well. So that is a great idea. I hope other non-organization out there can check this out and try to see if they can go that same route too, because we have a beautiful country that has all the seasons, that can make beautiful crops. We have good ground to grow all the stuff, and then we can just sell instead of us importing all these things from other countries that we can make in our own country. It's not that difficult. We just have to get everybody to come together and make it happen. So I thank you for that, Aisha. And one other question I want to ask, you mentioned you do design, you make the design, you have it on your head already before you give it to your before you give it to the people that can do it. So do you have any plans on taking that as a business or going to that direction as well?
Well, I would not mind. I'm not having plan like taking it like doing it as a business. It's just to do it on my own self, really. But I can always help people out there that wants me to help in designing what they want to wear, stuff like that. I've got a couple of friends around who are friends that always call me. We're going for this function. Can you come and help me? Or I'll come over by you and just help me and see how we can tie this or how we can do this or which one do you think? And then I can advise.
Okay.
For now.
Well, because if I'm thinking I have to go to a show and I see something that you can do, can I just call you up like, hey, Aisha, can you
just call me? Yes, just call me.
Okay, that's great. So there's a design.
Oh,
it's a designer in the making. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We're going to put it in the air and let God handle it, okay? So, I know you said this thing about children. What make you decide to do this organization? I know there's a lot of organizations.
There is a reason. Yes, there is a reason, because even like I said, all of this I started doing it before music. When I was in school, always, even because I grew up in a boarding school.
Okay.
I went to Afford, as a boarding student. So whenever I'm coming back home, I will always make sure I bring something home. Like either I find a child that always coming to the compound that is struggling. I will have to. My parents can testify that I always have to take one of these kids and say, "Come with me home." So they will always see me having they always say, how we call it, handbag.
Yes.
with me coming home. So I always feel for people, especially children that are struggling. You have kids out there who doesn't go to school. They'll just be there struggling. And sometimes, because I've been in boarding school for like few months, and only one of this, or let me say one or two of these children will be there to like help around. They like they're interesting, want to be around me, play around me and stuff like that. And when I'm leaving, I feel very, very, sympathetic for them. Like, I'm going to leave this child and stuff. They will be very, very, let me say, sad. So I always try to take a child with me. Because when I'm going, I don't know what they're losing behind. I want to help them, and it's always worked. My families are always there to support me and that. They always try to help whenever I take any child with me. So it has always been part of me. When I came to the UK, because I have some of these kids there, I started sending things for them, helping them. And as time goes on, when I get back to Sierra Leone, I can see many other children who are struggling. This is how I continue helping the less privileged, really continue doing it.
Yeah, God will definitely bless the hand that you use to bless other kids, because it's really, really important. Because I used to do that as well when I was a kid. I used to have kids around me all the time, and for some reason, I used to have 2-3 kids in the compound that is always hanging around. When I'm there, they're always there. Now when I go back, they're all grown up. I know them now. I used to some of them were sucking their fingers, and now I go up, they're all grown up, and I'm like, what? You were the one sucking your two fingers, and now
it's fun. It's fun being around them, and
it's
I feel really good, when I have kids around me, especially those that I'm trying to help. It feels really, really good. I don't know, but I have a different feeling about it.
Yeah, I think it should be an inspiration to a lot of people out there. There are a lot of kids. I always say I have a child now, and I'm not thinking of having another one, because I said there's so many other ones in the world that I can get, that I can adopt or foster, because they don't have family. So why do I have to keep having kids when I can just go foster one right there that is already there? And people laugh at me when I say that, but when I look at the world and I see that the most people that suffers is the kids, makes me so upset that they're the one going through, even though they're not the one that did anything wrong, but they're the one that is going through all the mess that adults have put them into. So I always say I just want to have adopted kids or foster children. I don't want to have any more of my own. It's a lot of work anyway, so one is enough. Let me tell you, if you haven't have no kids yet, take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Okay. Just try to help out there. It's better.
I know that.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. So, anyway. So, any plans for 2020? So, what are you trying to do for 2020, the New Year's?
The New Year 2020 already. I've got 5 videos.
Oh, wow.
Which is what I have to start sharing out there, promoting it. And then let people, because there's the visual side of me, lots of people have not seen it. Especially in Sierra Leone, they must have had I shall see, the name is there, but they have not been seeing the visual side of me, videos. So that's why when I went on holiday this December, I tried to work hard and make sure I have 5 videos out of the songs that I've got already. So there's 5 videos, I'm pushing them, I've put them on TV down in Sierra Leone, all the TV stations they have in them. Try to put them on CD as well, selling them in the streets, people to buy. It's everywhere. I'm putting them on my platform as well. So with this, people will get to know the other side of Ashasi. And then besides the video, I'm also working on couple of songs as well, trying to do more songs, not just more, but unique songs for people out there or my fans out there. And then, I'm always here to do performances when booked. We keep the flow going bit by bit, until step by step to get where I'm looking to go.
Okay, so if somebody wants to book your show, do they go through you, or do you have a management team set up where they go through?
There's a management team set up.
Okay.
But if they're always struggling to get hold of me, they can always try to drop me a message if they don't know who to contact on my inbox on Messenger. From there, I can link them with my management team.
Okay. So for people out there, I know people watch us from everywhere. So if you want to have her, invite her on your own, maybe you're having a birthday or whatever, you want her to come perform for you. As she says, Messenger, Facebook. You can find everybody. You can shoot her a message, and then she can connect you with her team. But if you can, if you don't have the team information or whatnot, as she said, just go through Facebook, go through Messenger. She will definitely answer back to you. Well, so my viewers, we're coming to an end now of the show today. I want to say how much I appreciate you taking the time out to be on the show and dressing up like you do. I'm gonna be stealing some of your styles. Don't mind when you check on
I should have get you a very nice hat, round one on your head.
I know. I think I need to have one.
Like
so
a
when
first
you see
hat,
me next,
you know.
next time on SierraCast, I will have a hat on my head. That's a new style. I'm going to be stealing some of it. So I want to say thank you for being in this show. Thank you for giving me the time to interview you. And thank you for letting my viewers get to know you. As she says, she has a lot of videos coming up because she wants people to see her. Not just hear her voice, but also see who she is as a person. So I'll ask you all to go on YouTube, check her out on YouTube, go to our page if you're looking for the song. Aisha C, you can check her page and you can see all the songs there. And do you have any last word for my viewers today, Aisha?
Yes, I want to say thank you to everyone out there that have took on the time to listen to this wonderful platform, I called it, and just keep on doing it. You know, it's good and it's actually boosting us as artists, really artists out there. We need it. And then I want to say congratulations to all other artists out there who are doing very well. And then to you as well, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm always looking forward to this, and it's a pleasure to be here. So I'm not going to say much. I want to say I appreciate everyone.
Thank you so much. When I'm going to be having our launch for this show, we'll be inviting a lot of these stars to come perform or to come show themselves on the show for us.
Thank you. That would be nice. I wish you success on that. I wish you.
Yes, we'll love you all to be part of it. I thank you, my viewers, for being here today. As always, I want to wish you a wonderful evening. Good night, and go and listen to our songs. They're really catchy. Good night. We done?